Hello, Meoni here, and welcome back to another patch notes reading, this time for patch 7.18, which is majoritively the unlock patch for content. First of all then, we have the Instax collaboration in the game in the form of the emote. You might have heard about this. Essentially, Instax, which is a photo company, has partnered up with Final Fantasy XIV. One of the things that you can get is directly in the game without doing anything. If you log in today, you should be able to do the /photograph, I think it's that anyway, for this emote. It's quite snazzy. We'll do another video talking about it in action, but it looks pretty cool. Honestly, I'm excited to get that. So that's in today's patch, that emote. Additionally, we've got battle system changes. If you're waiting for the unlock patch, this is basically what this is all about. Obviously, your light, heavy hollow blades that you would get from M4, you were restricted per week, to get one. That's been removed, so you can get as many of those as you want. We also have savage changes as well. This is unlocked, so treasure coffers will now always appear with no reduction of rewards, regardless of whether any party members have previously cleared the area. The weekly restriction on rewards obtained from treasure coffers has also been removed, and the weekly entrance restriction has also been removed, with the addition that players can now proceed to any area. This has taken a long time for some reason, to come out. It feels like, I've cleared the tier. A lot of my friends have cleared the tier. This would have been a lot helpful earlier on when we were progging a couple of months ago on this, but there we go. It's finally here. So if you want to go straight to M4S instead of having to do M1, 2, and 3, you totally can. And of course, there are weekly restrictions, and the gear restrictions being removed is a nice touch if you want to farm some alt gear or something for your alt jobs. There's also the Surgelight Solvent that's been added to Uashepia, which is you can exchange the Ordel coins, which are coins that you can get from the Alliance raid, and you can get a Surgelight Solvent, which you can then use to augment a weapon of your choice. So you can get the tome weapon upgrade that way. But that's the main sort of attraction of the patch. Additionally, there's some minor PvP changes. This is basically potency changes. Most of the big changes will be in patch 7.2, right? If they do any changes to PvP, they've actually updated the job guide via a hyperlink. I'll link that in the description if you want to go check that out. The main thing to take away from this, the only thing that affects everybody is guard. The effect duration has been reduced from 5 to 4 seconds, and the movement speed reduction has been decreased from 50 to 33. So it lasts less time, guard does, but less of a penalty on movement speed. So that's something to bear in mind. But the majority of these are either nerfs in potency, such as Paladin's Holy Spirit, it reduced healing potency from 8,000 to 6,000, or its recast time changes or range changes. But these are majoritively very minor. Like they are, 2% changes for the most part in potencies and HP values. So I'll let you read through those yourself, but there's nothing too crazy to write home about. Just to talk about Crystalline Conflict, actually, bear in mind, if our prediction that the 25th of March is likely going to be the patch date, right, for 7.2, there's nothing confirmed at the moment, nothing in written text, but if we were to guess, which seems to be a happy possible guess of when it will actually be, you have around 30 days, just under 30 days, 29 days, 28 days, to get your series PvP stuff done. So if there's still things on your series PvP, sort of like battle pass thing that you can see in the game, definitely get that done. You can definitely get it done in that time, but I'm just giving you a bit of a PSA. If you do want to get those rewards, definitely log into the game and do any PvP and push that EXP bar up. There's also the Crystalline Conflict ranked on at the moment as well, so you might as well do some of that if you can get into some groups. Additionally to that then, talking about Crystalline Conflict, they say the duration of Swift Sprint status given at each team's starting point will be adjusted in the following arenas. So this is different depending on where you are. The Palestra, the duration of a Swift Sprint status given at the team, each team's starting point When the tactical crystal is not cleared, either checkpoint will be reduced from 5 to 4 seconds, and the duration of swift sprint status given at a team's starting point when the tactical crystal is cleared, the opposing team's checkpoint will be reduced from 10 to 8 seconds. Presumably they just want less super speed as you're running around, and it seems that the Volcanic Heart has had a similar thing with swift sprint at the start. When it's not cleared a checkpoint, 4 to 3 seconds, and the same for when it has 8 to 6 seconds. So minor changes, like I say, but things they have to document. In terms of the emote, then it is /photograph, which performs obviously the motion to take out your instant camera and snap a photo. I'm definitely excited to see what this is like. And of course, see if we can make some macros to do with GPOs. And then finally, we've got resolved issues, which they've only updated to. It says the following issues have been addressed. It says an issue when selecting the visit another data center subcommand via the character selection screen, wherein a portion of the text displayed under using the data center travel system was incorrect. So again, text changes, and there was also an issue in specific areas on island sanctuaries wherein gathering points did not display on the minimap under certain conditions. They say other various issues have also been addressed. They don't document them here, so they're either too minor to talk about or too major for them to discuss openly. So there we go, that's patch 7.18, which is a very minor patch. A lot of us are just very excited for 7.2, which should be, in theory, maybe, as a guess, the 25th of March. So we'll have to keep our fingers crossed and hope that we get some more news in the next live letter, which should also be soon, which I can't hazard as a guess as to when that will be. But yeah, big news if you want to go get your alt jobs some gear and some tome gear, some M4 gear. Good options and a nice little emote. Let me know what you think about the patch. Are you excited for obviously 7.2? And yeah, have a nice day. Bye bye.